Hi everyone, this is Menz here. I'm playing the Tier 9 Japanese medium tank, the Type 61 on Serene Coast. I'm recording this live, so bear with me if I kinda zone out if I'm in a pinch. This tank, as you see, it is kinda tall, and with its lack of armor, it is a bit of a negative, but the top gun, which I finally got after a bit of grinding, is fucking awesome on it. It's probably the best gun at tier 9 on a heavy tank or medium tank. TD's iffy there, but it's definitely the best gun on a medium and even heavy tank at tier 9 in my opinion. And while you are very fragile for having that gun, especially HP, armor, all that, and module, since you can get your engine damaged right through your upper glacis, which is rather annoying. Granted, with all that, it sounds bad, but the gun really makes up for it. You just have to not get shot. Now for this map, I stick with the old thing of going up the hill most matches. Don't really like going over near the water. I don't find it that useful. Usually when I go over there, or other people going over there, they just get stuck and don't really contribute much. Now if I had a medium tank with a little bit more armor, I most likely would have pushed up the one line as far as I could. But with this thing, I really like to sit back until a few minutes have gone into the match. Didn't think anyone saw me, but I guess they did. Don't know why that E75's that far up. He's gonna get walloped. Now the gun depression is fairly good on this. It's not as good as the next tank, the STB-1, but it's certainly good enough to where you're not gonna complain about it. I was kind of hoping I got lucky there and hit him, but he's just too short. If he was a little bit taller, I could get him, which I most likely... I thought I could hit the 61. I can barely hit him. You actually can shoot through the train tracks. The very tops of them don't count as a solid object. So it's something that might not seem significant, but every little inch or millimeter counts at times. Alright, so I'm going to move that T-25, only because he shot me. I kind of like to get revenge at times. He might only be a tier 7, but in this tank anything can damage you. Okay, with an IS-6 down there. Kind of reluctant. I don't want to go down there, but I think I'm gonna have to. Just judging on where all my teammates are. Actually, yeah, the E75 most likely is gonna die, but I'm gonna try to help him. Can't believe I missed that, but now I'm in a bad spot. I should have darted over to that other side where I was a little bit safer from artillery. But I'm just gonna keep moving here and hope that they miss me. When in doubt, just keep moving. be nice if my artillery hit them, but that's wishful thinking. Yeah, you don't want to do that, IS-3, because I'm going to kill you now. Come on, somebody help. Help. Oof. Thank you, GW Panther. That might have just saved my ass. Ooh. He just shot our own teammate. Goddamn elevation. And might as well go finish him off. One good thing about this is you have ridiculous penetration and you have very good shell velocity, so you should hit almost all your shots. And more likely than not, you're going to pen them all too. So far, I haven't got hit by anything that big. Fortunately, if artillery hits you in this thing, you're pretty much not going to be there, unless if they splash you. If it's a direct hit, you can kind of say goodbye. Come on, just a little bit more. A little bit more, I can kill him. Just making sure he was still there. But as you can see, this thing, if the enemy doesn't take you out pretty quickly, or if you don't get into a bad spot and stupidly kill yourself inadvertently, you can really rack up the damage in this thing. Now, where is that TD? There he is. I was kind of hoping he would be closer than me, or closer to me. Instead, he's probably gonna die before I get to him. That was a pretty bad shot on my part. I wonder if I can get Top Gun. Doesn't look like it, unless if the low completely fails. And I was just a second too late. I was close though. 5 kills is still good enough for me. So, got Master Gunner. Doesn't really mean anything now. Did the most damage in the match. Just under 4,000 damage, which is pretty damn good for a tier 9. You'll see that this medium's capable of doing a lot more damage than other tier 9s that you would own. Didn't really take much damage, fortunately, and I spotted a little bit. I did miss a few shots. It does have a few wonky things as far as aim time. Accuracy, it's not as good as other like lightly armored medium tanks, say the German medium line that has light armor ending in the Leopard, but it makes up for it with the frickin' 6 rate of fire and 390 damage, which is pretty damn awesome. But anyway, thanks for watching my video. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, and also check out my website, wotguru.com.